Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, in my hands is Scoop of Volume 2, Buried Leads. Pretty interesting series. Richard Ashley Hamilton is the writer. The art by Pablo Andrés, color by Simon Robbins. Dave Lanphear is the letterer. So this has got with a new publisher. Maverick is now handling it. We did book one many, I think, years ago, and enjoyed it. To me, this is a good tween X-Files. This a lot of weird things going on that aren't explained, a kind of a meta story, then you're kind of like focused on kind of the story of the week sort of stuff. It's good. It's, I think, really good for tween. It would probably be the best age I put it. I would say 11 to like 15 would probably would like this. Older than that, they're probably really looking for more adult horror or sci-fi, just straight up X-Files. It's good though. Like it's overall, like between the two, I think they're building something that's really nice, and I'm kind of fascinated to see where it all goes. So the first volume, Sophie's dad was accused of a crime he didn't commit. She winds up interning at Miami's worst news station and goes into investigative journalism and comes across like supernatural conspiracy that's all connected to her dad. Involves like bunkers and time travel and all sorts of crazy stuff. Then there's like ghost tribes and chupacabras and alligator men and all these things that like are real. This one feel like takes the supernatural and the crazy further and just like acts like it's a completely normal thing. There's alligator men. There's secret bunkers that's very lost. There is a forest creature that's very Swamp Thing. There's an alien at one point, and then at the heart of it is Cooper dealing with an accused murderer, a chef who's accused of murdering his wife with a knife. It is very O.J. Simpson. I mean, it is very, 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 very O.J. Simpson. And that chef wants Cooper, he's let out on a technicality, and that chef wants Cooper to help prove his innocence. I'm not going to go into details there, whether or not he's innocent or guilty, but let's just say there are things he does that screams O.J. Simpson. Like, it's not even a veiled thing at all. And, it's an interesting story, and I like the trying to figure out, is this guy innocent, is this guilty, and I actually like where that all winds up. But then there's, like, things thrown in there with, like, time travelers and alligator men and an alien and like a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of like mixed in to the point where there's almost too much going on in the second volume. I would rather have the majority of it focused on this murder mystery and then having just snippets of this other stuff, like an alien's there that she just randomly sees and needs to go try to catch, or there's just, this whole murder mystery is supposedly, like, can potentially connected to her dad, which not really. I would like to have seen maybe, like, less of the meta, more of the murder of the week, the story of the week, mystery of the week. And in that, I was kind of thinking about, overall, what I think of it is, like, for this, like, the meta's good. And it's trying to be, I think, X-Files for younger kids, which is, again, not a bad thing. But what I think X-Files did really, really well is, for the most part, you could watch any episode and drop in and drop out. There's some stuff with the meta story, and every once in a while there was some, like, really, like, deep into the mythology episodes. But for the most part, it was a series that you can just go and enjoy and not care about the meta story and the mythology. It was just Fluke Man or cockroaches walking across your TV screen, or kid being able to start people on fire. Like, you could just go in and enjoy those stories, which were weird and mysterious and awesome. And I think this would be good to maybe think about what X-Files did really, really well. And then try to replicate that a bit more. To me, this volume was a bit unbalanced in that it tries to do too much and tries to do the bigger mythology and this murder mystery, and it's Sophie's Quinceañera, and like there's a lot it tries to do in a very short volume. And there's a lot that's thrown in there that just is not explained at all. Like, things discovered, like the alien is, taken away, and clearly that's going to come back at some point, but like not really touched upon further. And there's a lot going on here. It's almost too much. Where it ends up, I think, is an interesting finale, and I'm kind of interested in seeing what the third volume is going to be like, which is called Sci-Fi Witness. The one thing I think is good is that you generally can read this without having to read the first volume. It does have some like nice cards in the back as to who everyone is and what they bring to the table. But overall, like, it's good. Like, the art's decent. There's a couple small middling things here and there that bothered me. Sophie at one point, like, her forehead is massive, and I don't know why. But like it's good. Like, it does a good balance, I think, of the weird and the like down to earth. And yeah, this is the thing. That panel just stands out. Her forehead just looks way too big. So yeah, it's good. And I think younger readers will probably dig it. The audience this is really kind of geared towards. So yeah, you can go get this. This is out now in shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site. And speaking of support, I want to thank Maverick for hooking us up with our copies of Scoop Volume 1 and Scoop Volume 2. And of course, thank you all for watching. If you are into graphic novels, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. And until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.